Go ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everybody in between. Welcome to another round of Fight Nights. I am Josie, joined by the one and only Big Tone.
What it is, people.
We will be joined by the one and only man with Asian fever in a few minutes.
Yes, I had to bring the big one out tonight.
Oh,
I just
is
received
that big? Is that Big Gold?
Yes, it is. I just
Oh,
received it
that's
a couple days ago.
one of my favorite titles.
I have to have this. This is my baby right here. Now I'm ordering. I got to order the tag belts next month. Then for my birthday, I'm gonna either get the U.S. title or the TV title.
Yeah, the Big Gold is one of my favorite titles. I think it is a beautiful championship.
Oh yes, it is. Yes.
Now, okay, quick, Tone, since we're on the titles, prettiest championship in your opinion?
The prettiest? It's gotta be this one.
It's on the top of the list. Now, I will say the IWGP, before they replaced it with this garbage that they have now,
I agree. Yeah.
that title was beautiful. And honestly, you can shit on AEW all you want. They have one of the prettiest fucking titles.
Which one?
It's the World Championship.
No, that's just trash.
Oh, I love that world title. I love it. I love it.
Trash. That one is trash. They need to okay, I'll put it like this. The way they've got it is like the way the AEW title looks. It looks like the Lucha Underground title. Remember the one with all the square one for Lucha Underground that used to go all the way around? That's what that one looks like.
I disagree. I love that title. It resembles the old school IWGP to me. I love that title.
No.
And
if you look at it from certain angles, yeah, but no.
So we got a lot to talk about. We have been gone for 2 weeks. I was saying that a little bit.
I know.
And we got 2 big pay-per-views coming up this weekend. You got King and Queen of the Ring on Saturday and Double or Nothing on Sunday.
Double or Nothing looks like it's going to be better than King and Queen of the Ring.
And again, I'm going to say this. You can shit on AEW all you want, but one thing they have done well for 5 years is fucking pay-per-views.
I have to admit, because I just watched the episode just a few minutes ago. It looks like it's going to be a good one.
It was a good go-home show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
And Tony Khan finally showed his ass. It's like, okay, it's time to go in. So.
And I loved fucking Darby with the fucking flamethrower. That was fucking great.
That was freaky. That's some shit. That's some shit that he would do, but back in the day.
That's some Attitude Era E shit right there. Yes.
Yeah, that's what that is.
So yeah, I'm on my phone, so I don't have a card pulled up. But I would agree with you. King and Queen of the Ring. Honestly, I was looking at some things. I don't like that they're only doing the finals at King and Queen of the Ring. Like, to me, you should. The whole point of this tournament originally was going 3 matches in one night to win.
Yeah, they should have did it. They should have did it in Saudi Arabia. I agree.
So they should have at least had the semifinals and finals. Make them at least go 2 matches.
Actually, they should have did the whole tournament like they did the Deadly Games tournament.
It'd been hard to do that with both men and women, and as big as the cards were or the tournament was, it was like 30 people. It would have been hard to do all that in one night.
If they would have broke it down instead of having 30, say like 10, so it'd be 20. 10 on the 5 and 5 on each side, 10 for the women, 10 for the guys, and broke it down like that. It'd been easy. No, just think about that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because they ain't got that much. They got the time, but they ain't got enough storyline to stretch that out and make that work like that.
And see, that's where AEW and WWE kind of differ. Is AEW could almost kind of get away with that with the way they book matches, and not every match needs a storyline. fans now who are saying that WWE stories aren't good.
No. So well, since Mania,
Since Mania,
it's been slipping. It's been slipping since
there.
Mania.
Well, okay, and this is the thing. Everybody loves to tout AEW's failures and things. Why isn't it being talked about that since the Raw and SmackDown after Mania, WWE has lost 1.6 million viewers?
Because they're used to it, and right now
I know
Roman comes
that's
back.
happened. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
AEW always goes up after Mania and then comes back down, or WWE.
Yeah. Until Roman comes back, it's not going to pick up until Roman comes back because they're trying to figure out what the fuck is happening with Roman.
You know, this hurts me to say though, Big Tone. I think there's another thing that's hurting it.
What?
Cody's story's over, and now no one gives a fuck.
I agree. No, I have to agree with you that because the whole buildup was Cody getting the title for Dusty. He did that. Now what?
He did that. Now what? And honestly, I read an article today, and I hate to agree with it, but there was probably one good thing about Vince McMahon in the WWE. There was one thing Vince did very, very well. He could create someone you hated so well. He was so good at creating a heel. He's terrible at creating baby faces.
Oh yeah, but he's great at doing.
He can create a heel. Whereas Triple H is vice versa. Triple H can create an amazing baby face. I haven't seen Triple H really succeed. The best heel I've seen Triple H create, and I don't think it was really Triple H. I think this man just has it in him, and that's Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, because he was like that down in NXT.
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm talking about. NXT Tommaso, and you could probably give some of that credit to Triple H, but I know Tommaso could pull off a great heel on the Indies. I've seen some of his heel work on the Indies.
Oh, I have too.
So I won't give all that credit to Triple H, but yeah, I can't think of like a heel that he is just created like Vince has.
I mean, if he would have did it, if he would have let it build up, get a person, make him heel, build it up all the way through Mania, and drop it now, it would have been perfect.
So why I say that is, do you think what Cody is needing is a heel turn? Because I think what Cody is needing is a heel turn.
Yeah, he needs to turn heel one good time.
Because honestly, I think that's what Cody needed in AEW.
Nah, when he was in AEW, because everybody
towards the end, right before he left, the crowd was turning on him. He should have turned heel.
Yeah, because everybody started to shit on him. Yeah,
exactly. So he should have turned heel at the end of his run, and he never did. Now he'll go back and say he was playing heel because he kept being this good guy, even though people didn't want it. But I think Cody, you have not seen a heel Cody since TNA Cody. And I think it's time.
You ain't seen a good heel Cody since he was in New Japan.
No, you're right. I didn't say good heel. Like the best heel Cody that Cody was when he joined the Bullet Club. But you haven't seen a heel Cody since TNA.
True.
That was the last time he was heel.
And if they do it right, since the Bullet Club is most of the Bullet Club is in the WWE, why don't they just go ahead and pull the trigger?
They can't use that name. People don't understand. They can't use that name.
Yeah, no, they can't use the Bullet Club name.
Bullet Club is owned by New Japan. The only reason that AEW gets away with the Bullet Club Gold is I'm probably sure they made an agreement with New Japan to do it.
Oh, no question. No question. But you have to if you look at it, they have all the original players.
They have every original member except the Bucks.
No. Besides the Bucks and Bad Luck Fale.
Which that could still happen.
I doubt that very seriously.
Bad Luck Fale could, and I love calling him Bad Luck Fale, by the way.
I doubt that very seriously. I don't think he's going to go to the E because right now he's got that dojo out there in Japan. I doubt he's going to leave that. He's making too much money.
You think he's more likely to end up in AEW?
possibly.
Or you think he's just gonna stay where he's at and do his training? And he's probably done.
If they gave him the money, if he gets the right amount of money, he'll come over. But as of right now, I don't see it. Like I said, he's having too much fun. He's got his own dojo down there, and he's happy. He's helping all the New Japan kids come through the dojo. So, and he's loving it. So I doubt he'll leave.
All right. So again, I don't have really a card to discuss for King of the Ring, so I'm trying to remember. Your finals match is Gunther versus
Randy Orton.
Gunther's winning this match.
Yeah, he's gonna win. Yeah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win King of the Ring because
which makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense because it's setting him up for a shot at Damian Priest. Now, if they do it right, and Gunther gets the Damian Priest, once Seth comes back, which it's going to be a while before he comes back, but when Seth comes back, or if they do the feud with CM Punk and what's the name better? If they do that up with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, they get the next shot at Gunther. That would be the next.
I'm seeing a lot McIntyre's getting a shot at Clash at the Castle, and I'm seeing a lot of things that he's going to end up walking out.
I think that's why they're setting it up so Gunther can get that shot because they want that. I think they want to have him to get that championship back in Scotland because that's why they made the fucking the pay-per-view for him anyway.
Yeah,
they did that shit for him.
So okay, and then on the women's side, you've got Valkyria. Who's the other one?
We'll find out Friday because it's between.
It hasn't been
Jade,
decided.
Yeah, no, it's between Bianca and Nia Jax.
It's gonna be Bianca.
No,
it's gonna be Bianca.
I think it's gonna be Nia because Bianca's knee is messed up and they claim she's pregnant.
I've heard that too, but God, please, I don't want Nia Jax in the finals.
She's getting better.
See, we say that though, Tone. We always say that about her. And then whenever she's in a pay-per-view match, she always regresses. Always.
Yeah, but you have to get... Yeah, that's true. If you look at it, that is true.
Think about we talked about for a month, a couple of months ago when she was getting her shot, how she had gotten better. She had gotten better against Rhea. She'd gotten better, and then she had the match against Rhea, and she had several botches and almost hurt Rhea.
That's her. Yeah, she still needs to work on it with her botches. But the thing is, sometimes you cannot blame her for all those botches.
I agree. Yes,
Rhea fucked up too, so you can't blame all the botches on her. She's got a lot.
I agree, but I will say I agree with you on that. But she is known to botch, and she rarely has a match where she doesn't botch.
True.
So, your world heavyweight title match: Damian Priest versus.
Come on, now, bro. You know better,
dude. Hey, I don't watch WWE.
Hey, this is my favorite title.
No,
you're wrong.
Which one is that?
Title. This is my favorite title.
Is that the 85? That's the 85 Intercontinental.
85 belt. Yep. You got it.
That's what I thought.
You got it.
That's what
who is Damian Priest fighting?
Damian Priest.
Do we care?
No, not really. But
well, we were talking about how you got King and Queen of the Ring on Saturday and Double or Nothing on Sunday, and Double or Nothing is just by far a better card. By far.
I would agree with that.
I mean, we're still talking about King and Queen of the Ring, but so far we've talked. You've got the men's side finals. That's Gunther versus Orton. That will be a good match.
That's gonna be a good match.
But Gunther's winning that match.
It don't make no sense for Randy to win.
It doesn't make no sense for Randy
to win. He don't need it really.
No, he don't. He doesn't need
And then
he might
we
win
don't
it, but he
know
don't need
we
it.
don't know the women's final yet, but it's going to be Valkyria versus either Bianca or Nia Jax, and I think it's going to be Nia Jax.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
would love
know.
to see Bianca get it too, but her knees.
Man,
they
I
screwed
love
her.
Valkyria. I would love to see Valkyria and Bianca. I love her.
That would
I
be
think
a
that
good
would be
match.
That'll be a good
Badass
match.
match.
That
That
would
would
be
be
a
a
damn
good
good
match.
match.
Yes, it
Yeah.
That'd be a damn match.
Yeah.
Does anybody know when Jacob is coming, or if he's coming at all?
I heard he was. But I
when
haven't
who's
seen the date.
coming?
heard
I
he
don't
was
know
coming,
if
but
he is coming.
I heard he was coming, but I just hadn't seen a date.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I know-
I've
we
also
know he's
heard that. Well, I've also heard that they're holding his coming to build up Solo so he doesn't get overshadowed by Jacob.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
though.
That
makes
does make
sense.
sense. That
Yeah,
does
that does
make
make sense. Yeah.
And personally, to me, Jacob is much more of a leader. You saw Jacob in Contra. Jacob in
Oh,
Contra in MLW.
He
was
ran him the
fucking
ran MLW.
woo.
They ran it like they ran it like Horseman style. I'll put it like that. They ran it Horseman style.
Yeah, I loved Contra in MLW.
Them boys them boys are still bad right now.
It's still going.
Yeah, the Contra unit is still going and it is banging.
It's still going after all this time?
Yeah,
Yes,
they
and it's gotten
they
better.
revived it. They revived it recently.
Mm.
And it's gotten better.
Damn.
Yeah. MLW truly has been putting out good shows, good product for years.
Yeah.
It's so underrated. It's so
It
underrated.
is. If they could get off YouTube and actually get like a legitimate TV deal,
That's it. If they get
That's the
if they
key.
get a deal,
Yeah, that's
they
the
put them on
key.
national TV.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
yeah.
It's a wrap.
Because honestly, MLW doesn't get the credit for the amount of stars they've built over the last 10 years.
True.
Facts.
And you know what? Speaking of MLW, I think your boy should show up anytime now.
Who?
MJF.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think it's coming. Yeah. Honestly, I think it could happen this weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
Double or
That's what I'm
Nothing. You got to remember, Double or Nothing is one of AEW's big four.
Mhm.
And that is where
It's
he
also-
really began to blossom at that Double or Nothing. He won the ring, and you know everybody's going. He's got to defend that ring, so he's coming.
And he's this is the other thing. It's their 5-year anniversary. Double or Nothing was their first pay-per-view ever.
Yep.
Like
It's special.
this is special. Like, yeah, I don't think it's just gonna be MJF. I think you're gonna see a couple of surprises Sunday.
For sure.
Who?
We've been talking about a lady who supposedly signed that just has not debuted yet in AEW.
Camille.
Huh? Yes, thank you, Tone. Yes, Camille, I think could happen this weekend.
That would be perfect. Her and Serena Deeb go at it. Because
Yep.
Serena
Fuck.
Deeb don't beat Tony Storm.
Yes.
Yes.
What if Tony brings in Camille as her bodyguard?
I don't see it. I don't
It
see
could
I-
work.
I- I
No,
don't think-
think
I don't
think
think-
about it. Think about it for just a second. Camille doesn't speak.
Yes, she does.
Well, she for the longest time in NWA in the beginning, she did not talk. That was her whole gimmick.
That's when her boy was champ.
Yeah,
that's
when
what
all
Nick
this was
Aldis
champion, she did not
She didn't
talk.
speak. She didn't speak.
So
she
I'm
got-
just saying, you could put her back there with Storm and her just not speak.
But my only issue with this is, why would you do that? She's coming to be a talent, not a bodyguard.
Exactly.
That's my
But
only
you-
reason. That's
you
my only
still have to-
question.
I'm not saying I'm not permanent thing. It might even not even be a long thing.
Mm.
You also have to remember, though, you have to introduce this character because
That's true.
so little people watch NWA.
Yeah. We do, but
That's
We
why
do,
I say,
but
if
Yeah.
she came out there after Tony Storm loses to Serena Deeb and walks up on Serena Deeb and said, "Remember me?"
wait,
Let's
Wait.
go!
did Camille take it from Deeb? Did
Yes.
Camille take it from Deeb?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Camille's showing up.
Yes.
It's
That's why I
happening.
say, if she come out and after Tony Storm loses and Serena Deeb is just going off, and all of a sudden here she comes walking down the ramp, gets in her face and says, "Remember me?"
All right. Real quick, I want to finish with King of the Ring, and then I want to talk the rest. I want to talk Double or Nothing because I am really more excited about that card.
You should be.
Damian Priest. I cannot remember who the fuck he's fighting.
Don't matter. It's a setup for Gunther.
We don't care. It's Gunther setup anyway.
And then Cody and Logan Paul. Anybody excited for this match?
No, because Logan Paul gonna get his head kicked in just like his brother. So
No, good well, Logan Paul. You know, good well. Look, that's why you saw what you saw on Raw that night. It's no good damn well he ain't beating Cody.
Oh, why they changed it from a title versus title? Yeah, 100%. When they did that, I was like, well, that's bullshit.
You knew.
Everybody knows that. Why they just put that belt on Cody at 40? Why in the fuck would they put it on Jake Paul and his dumbass shit?
Exactly.
Come on now. They'll lose money if they more and make money.
Yep. You just gave
so,
the belt.
And then Bianca is facing Liv. I think Liv wins.
I think she
wins. Or not Bianca. Becky. Sorry, Becky.
I think she wins because all these people think she's some type of great wrestler, which she ain't.
Liv Morgan, the Wyatt family strikes again.
Yep.
Possibly.
I agree.
I think you could see a Wyatt 6 debut in Jeddah.
But I think that's
the reason why that's the only reason why she's there.
Yeah, and I think that's the only reason why she's winning the title, because she's not that great a wrestler. She's not that great on the mic. Between her revenge tour storyline and the Wyatt family tie-in, I think that's the only reason why she wins.
Is that and plus she's holding it for Charlotte when she gets back.
Yep. Because you know that's who they're gonna put the belt on when she come back.
Yeah. Plus we got
because she only needs 2 more to pass her daddy.
Yep.
True. We got to see if Becky's going to sign her new contract or not. Because her contract.
Becky's signing. Becky may not sign a full-time contract. I heard she's not wanting to be full-time anymore.
No, because she got the baby.
Yeah, she's not leaving.
She ain't going nowhere.
And Seth just signed his new deal not too long
ago.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who I think is leaving.
Who?
Natty.
And?
Natalia is gone. I think she's out.
Your point is what?
Oh, no, I have no problem with it. I think it's a good thing. I think she needs to go. I think she has a very, very small window that she could go and have some great banger dream matches at TNA and AEW.
She needs to do it. She ain't going to AEW. She'll go to TNA and have those matches, which she did, just like Naomi did.
Yep.
She'll go over there, beat up with her and Jordan Grace will go at it, blockbuster.
Yep.
The only reason I say I would love to see her in AEW is because I would love to see her on the likes of Willow Nightingale. I'd love to see her against.
You got to remember, Willow Nightingale was in NXT before.
I know.
And she's already beaten, and Natty's already put her ass in the dirt already.
I'm just saying that's a different Willow Nightingale than you're seeing now.
Don't matter.
It would be a better match. That matters. Maybe. It would be a better match. It would be a great match because Willow is a much more talented wrestler than she was then.
I still think
it's just
okay.
In general, I think Natty has done everything she can do in WWE. I don't think there's anything left for her. I think there is some great matches for her to be had outside of WWE.
That's what people have to do. Sometimes it gets stale, go away for a while, so we miss you. Then when you come back, it'll spark up again. She
might come back, but she's not. If she goes back to WWE, it will never be on screen. Natty is in her 40s. She is, as far as WWE is concerned, on screen, she's done.
She's backstage.
She's done.
She's backstage forever. This year it came back.
So she may come back after she gets this out of her system, but she's going to be doing what her husband's been doing.
Oh, yeah. TJ's been back there teaching. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, it's not like she's going to pull a Naomi and go away and get to do this and then come back. I don't see Natty's too old, been doing this too long to be able to go back and kind of reinvent herself and come back. Had she done this maybe 5-6 years ago? Yes.
Yeah, so she can go get on OnlyFans with her sister and start diking out.
I honestly think that's what's gonna happen. I think she's gonna go. She's gonna. She's gonna get away from WWE. Will open an OnlyFans officially. And that right there may keep her away from WWE in general.
Oh my gosh.
Her sister is fine as hell. I don't give a
She
Oh,
is
so
fine. I can see it. Wow,
fucking
she is
fine.
fine.
That broad is fine as hell.
Oh, Mandy about to have some company.
So yeah, more on King and Queen of the Ring. You've got I don't even know. I can't even remember.
The card is it's just basically a Saudi Arabian card. Usual bullshit. It's the usual bullshit.
Yeah.
So all right, Double or Nothing. We were talking about Deeb versus Storm. Do y'all think there's a chance that Deeb wins this?
It's about time.
I would love to see it, honestly. I would love to see it.
If she wins it, Camille comes out, you got an automatic storyline right there.
I agree. That would be fantastic.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, I'm still loving Tony's character. But Will, we talk about this a lot.
But
has Tony
let me add something onto that. But you have to make sure that the doctor doesn't come back at the same time.
Yeah,
you got to keep the doctor away because
as much as I'm ready to see some DMD back on my TV, if Camille and Deeb, if that happens this weekend, DMD's got to stay away at least another month.
It overshadows everything. If you bring her back right now, it overshadows everything.
Or you give her, or if she does come back and Sasha Banks wins the TBS title, let them go at it.
I mean, that'd be great. And honestly, as much as I love Willow, I think Sasha's winning that.
Oh, that's no question.
Yeah,
because they've held.
Why do you think they bought her? Why do you think they brought her there for?
Yep.
Well, and it's not even that. It's the fact that it's not even that. It's like she's been there for 2 months. This is her first match. There's no way they can let her lose. There's no fucking way they can let her lose.
This is Tony Khan we're talking about. Come on now.
I understand what you're saying. But usually when Tony does that, when he brings in a new star and they lose quick, it's because they have a match quick. I don't think that they let her talk and do all this talking for 2 months to go into this match and lose.
No. Because it's a revenge match for her because she was.
And it's also.
When she got her Japan Strong Women's title, it was her and Willow Nightingale, and that's how she hurt her ankle when she was.
It's also the fact that I don't see. I think the IWC will go absolutely crazy and just say that she was an absolute waste of money, even more than they are right now, if she loses this match.
Oh, of course. That's no question.
That's what
because they've been shitting on her for a month and a half. And I don't blame them because her promos, her talk, it's been shit.
Trash.
I actually saw something the other day. I think it was one of the guys off of La Greca's show. And he was talking about her and saying that the reason it's not connecting is she's doing this character that is very WWE, but it doesn't connect with the AEW audience. Like her whole entrance, the CEO thing, that's a very WWE thing.
Yeah, I know.
And it just doesn't connect with the AEW audience. She's still very much portraying more of a sports entertainment vibe than a pro wrestling vibe. And I think that's why it's not hitting.
That's just her.
I 100% agree. But we saw her able to adapt and do less pro wrestling or less sports entertainment to pro wrestling in New Japan last year before she got hurt. So
that's the U.S. title. They ain't the damn Intercontinental. What the fuck are you talking about?
Huh?
You you've got the U.S. title. No, never mind. My bad. I see it. Never mind. My bad. My bad. I see it. Never mind.
hey, Big Tone. I got another belt in my closet. I got an AEW title in my closet.
He's got the original TNT.
Yep. I got that in my closet.
Well, I'm waiting on right now. I'm waiting on the World Tag Belts, the NWA World Tag Belts from '86.
Ooh, things were sweet.
But okay.
I'm waiting on now.
Yeah, them things were
Next
sweet.
match, you got Swerve Strickland versus Christian Cage. This is another one of those matches I'm so pumped for. Like,
It's gonna be a good match.
You can talk. And anybody who just says that AEW doesn't have stories is just they're bullshit. It's bullshit because look at the story behind this match. It's so goddamn good. It's so good.
Nah, because the Pussy Boys decided to put him in there, and that's the only reason why.
Well, I understand that, but that also, but
never gotten a shot at the AEW.
No, you're right. You're right. But that plays into everything that's going on in the Anarchy in the Arena. And that's one of the things I've really liked about what AEW has done with their storylines is how they're kind of interconnecting. Like one kind of touches the other.
But here's my, but here's my thing, though. Here's my thing, though. And again, just like in WWE, you know he ain't winning.
Exactly.
You know he ain't winning.
Cage, yes, 100%. But
you can hope for is a good match.
But it's as Swerve's first defense. It's not even a hope. Will
that's
you
not his
know?
First defense. That's not his first defense. On pay-per-view, yeah, but it's not his first.
Okay, his first. Let me rephrase. His first pay-per-view defense.
First defense. Yeah.
This is a great match for him. This is a great match for him. Because, Will, you said hope for a good match. There's no hope. You know that these two men are going to put on a great match. Because it's Cage and Swerve. Swerve is one of the hottest things in pro wrestling right now.
You don't go in my opinion, and I could be wrong. I don't go into any match.
Well, I understand, but I'm talking the talent of these guys, the chances that they don't have a banger of a match.
If you look at the chance because of the talent, I got you.
I understand. Yes, hell, I watched Triple H and Shawn Michaels go out there with Undertaker and Kane and have one of the worst goddamn matches I've ever seen.
Facts.
So everybody can have a bad match. I'm just saying the chances of these guys having a bad match is slim. And I think it's going to be a banger of a match. I think I'm actually also really pumped for the steel cage match between Adam and Malachi Black. I think that's going to be really good. I think what did you think of the blood thing in Adam Copeland today, Tone?
As soon as I saw that, I said, "Oh shit, he's gone in his brood mode."
I loved it.
It was nice.
Watch, Tone. Watch. He couldn't get WWE to give him Gangrel. I guarantee you, Gangrel shows up on Sunday. I will put $1,000 on it right now.
He'll show up.
Makes sense.
Bring Vampiro with him.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I fully believe that you're going to get Gangrel, and I think that match is going to be great because also, like I said, the chances that Malachi Black and Adam Copeland are going to have a bad match is slim.
True. Now back to Swerve real quick. He's their first black champion, and he's made a name for himself. But you got to realize something. Two things. Joe went back into fucking training, and you know how Joe is when he gets pissed off. Two, MJF was popping back up.
Yep.
Yeah, but
so
Joe, it seems like they're turning face again. He's working with Hook and Shibata. So it looks like he's going back face.
I don't think so. I think he's just doing that to piss Hook off, to make that evil stuff come out, just like when Joe and Taz used to go at it.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't think it's
There
going
ain't
to
no
be. I
possibility
don't.
to it.
But
If you
okay,
if you
it
watched
may
him
not
last
be.
week, if you watched him last week when him and Shibata was standing there, and Joe
I
looked dead in Hook's face and told him, "You stop. In other words, stop bullshitting. I want that inner evilness to
I
come out and
get
show you like
that.
your daddy used
I
to do. Stop fucking around."
Tone, let me speak. I understand that, but I just don't. With the way they have packaged Hook, I don't think he goes full heel. Maybe an anti-hero. I just don't see a full heel turn
Why not?
because I don't think he can pull it off. He's not his father. I don't see it.
Now that's true. That's true. You didn't hit
I
the nail
think
on the
he
head
could
with that.
be. I think he could be a top mid card to possibly 1 or 2 time world champion babyface. I don't see him as a heel. I don't see it. He's too pretty. I just don't see it.
It's harder to
And
be a heel than a face.
and it's easier to be a babyface who's a bad talker than to be a heel and a bad talker. And he's a bad talker, and I love Hook.
Yeah, he is a bad talker. That is true. That is true.
So that's just my opinion on that. What else? You got Anarchy in the Arena. I know y'all probably aren't super excited about this because y'all hate the Young Bucks. I think this storyline though has been really great. I've enjoyed the fuck out of it. I thought the ending tonight was great.
The ending was cool. I gotta admit, that was some good shit. That was some good shit. That was some good shit. Now with Tony Khan coming back, he's gonna snatch control out of both their hands.
I think Hangman is gonna show up soon.
Ooh.
I do too. Something's telling me that's gonna happen. Something telling me he's gonna happen, or Omega's gonna come out and have something to do with that shit. Because
from what I've heard, Omega still had. From what I heard, Omega probably won't be cleared till at least Forbidden Door.
Damn.
Oh, he's still
that long in wrestling terms.
He's still got to have surgery. He hasn't had surgery for the diverticulitis yet. He's still got to have surgery.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah.
But that would be perfect if he would have did that and popped out on this match, because we know Darby Allin's foot still broke, and Bryan Danielson is still, his neck has gotten re-fucked up. That would have been that would be perfect for him to show up.
Yep.
Next match.
Threw him into that match. That would have been perfect.
Next match, Ospreay versus Roddy. This is another match. I think it's going to be an awesome match.
That's going to be a banger.
Yeah,
it's going to be such a banger because I've seen some Roddy and Ospreay matches, and they always put on a banger. And I think they are both probably at the peak of their careers right now as far as everything they're doing. I don't see Ospreay losing this match, though. He's 12-0 in AEW. There's no way he loses to Roderick Strong.
Unless Adam Cole comes out and says some shit.
Well, yeah, unless there is someone gets involved type thing, which is always a possibility in wrestling.
But heads up, yeah, I think Will get it.
I think Will wins this period because he is the hottest thing in AEW right now, and they should put a championship on it. So,
but think about this for a minute. If MJF shows back up on Saturday or Sunday, one of the two, if he shows up and Swerve he's got a choice. He could fuck with Will Ospreay. He can go with Swerve, or he can make life miserable for the Bucks. What do you think?
I think for the next couple of months, he's going to be making life miserable for the Bucks. I don't think the Will Ospreay thing comes into play until All In.
Okay.
I think that's when and honestly, I think Swerve holds it till All In and drops it to Ospreay at All In.
Well, they're going to merge the title. You think they'll merge the titles?
No, I think Ospreay will have taken his first loss by then and lost the Intercontinental or International title. But I think Ospreay wins the championship at All In.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, if like I say, if MJF walks down that ramp on Sunday, the place is going to go berserk.
Oh yeah.
And that's going to happen. Then they still got, like you said, if he comes back, he's got to mess with the Bucks because thanks to the Bucks, they fucked him over. Oh no. Adam Cole, he wants the devil. I forgot about that.
And I think that's the storyline they go into right away when MJF comes back. I don't think he goes back into the title picture right away.
No.
Honestly, I would love to see MJF maybe hold a TNT or an international. But that's just me.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
I
say
think.
the TNT. I said the TNT. No. I said the TNT title because he'd be on TV every week.
Who's got the TNT right now?
Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland. That's right. And then one thing I popped for tonight, Big Tone, the return of goddamn Death
Triangle. Yes.
I popped so hard for that.
That's going to be a damn good match.
I think that match has potential to steal the show because Jay White is so good. All three of those men in Death Triangle are so good. And you have got to give it to the Guns.
Oh,
they have come into their own.
Yes, they have. They've come into their own. They're out of their father's shadow.
Out of their father's shadow, they've gotten 200 times better on the mic. They've gotten 100 times better in the ring. Like putting them with Jay White was the best thing you could have done.
Oh yeah. International flair. He can talk his ass off.
I tell you though,
play the game.
I tell you though, I'm desperately missing me some Juice Robinson.
Who?
Juice Robinson. Rock hard, baby, rock hard. The fourth member of Bullet Club Gold.
Okay. Oh yeah, Juice. Oh yes, Juice. I had to catch it. I didn't catch it. Juice
rock hard, baby.
Yeah, Juice got to come back. We need his ass back.
Yeah, I'm ready for some Juice to get back. That is, man. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Fight Night. I don't know where Will went, but
he probably on the phone with the host.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably some more yellow fever.
Hey, don't knock it until you tried it.
Oh wait, there he is.
Before we sign out, I got a question.
What's that?
An answer.
And it's not company driven per se.
Okay.
But if you were to take the top 10% of each company, and opinions will vary on who the top 10% of every company would be. If you take the top 10% from WWE, if you take the top 10% from AEW, if you take the top 10% from Impact, what would that look like?
You're talking talent?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
What would that look like?
That's a damn good question.
I don't know. I don't know if that company could be successful.
Why you say
I don't, because that's so many top guys in one company who are all going to be fighting for top spots. Okay. No, there's no jobber.
You really don't have a jobber now.
You got no one to job out because if you take the top 10 from every company
and put them in,
they're all expecting to be the top of the card.
But if they're professionals, they know the game.
I just don't see you getting someone in a company. You've got to have someone whose job it is to just do the job. Even AEW has that. When Matt Sydal gets into the ring in AEW,
I saw that.
You know he's going to lose.
True. That's true.
When Christopher Daniels gets in the ring in AEW, you know he's going to lose.
You know.
Yep. If you were to put all the top guys from those three companies in one company, I just don't know if anybody's going to be willing to sacrifice their entire career and say, yeah, I'll be the jobber.
Too many egos.
Exactly. That.
Yeah.
Now, if you could get past that, it'd be fantastic.
That's the thing. You got to get somebody in there that can control all those egos at one time.
I don't know if
And
there
not go
is
crazy.
somebody who can control all those Eagles.
Nah, not really.
I can't think of nobody either.
Not really.
You honestly, I think it would take 3 or 4 people, and I still don't know if it's possible. I think, and these are the 4 people I would pick: Triple H, Scott D'Amore,
Oh, of course.
Dustin Rhodes,
Okay.
and God, this pains me to say, but just because of his background in the industry, Bruce Pritchard.
I would take.
I'm not a big fan of.
Bruce has got too much Vince in him, though.
I agree with that. I do. If you could get him past that, though, if you could get past his Vinceness, it could work.
I
He
would
goes
look.
back to the way he was down in Houston, yeah. But
Exactly.
He's been with Vince. He's been up Vince's ass for the last 30 some odd fucking years.
Yeah.
I listen. He was
Yeah.
on pod. I listened to the Boy Meets World podcast. Pod Meets World. He was on it this past week.
So no. So I would take Dustin out and put in Dusty.
Well, Dusty's dead.
Well, I'm just saying, if we're looking at hypotheticals.
Oh yeah. If you're looking at hypothetical, fuck
if you're
yeah.
looking at hypotheticals. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh no, if we're doing hypotheticals, okay.
yeah.
You'd have Dusty, Trips,
Mm-hmm.
damn, who used
Scott.
to run Florida?
Scott.
Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, Scott.
D'Amore.
Mhm.
And damn, who used to run Florida? Who used to run the Florida territory?
Dang, his name was on the top of my tongue. Damn.
Eddie
You
Graham.
wouldn't get.
Yeah, Eddie Graham. Eddie Graham.
Eddie Graham.
You wouldn't.
Yep.
You wouldn't get Crockett. You wouldn't get Crockett.
No.
No,
Vince
hell no.
Crockett couldn't do shit.
Hell no. His
No.
talent, the talent built him. He didn't build the talent.
Exactly.
Yeah. If we're going hypothetical, my list. It definitely. I picked Dustin because Dusty's not available.
Right.
But no, it would be Dusty. It would be Trips. It would be Scott. And then my 4th, if we're just Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Damn.
Yeah, the brain. I forgot about it.
That man has one of the greatest, either him or if I'm going, you know what? I'm changing mine. If I'm going alive, it's Dustin, Trips, Scott D'Amore, JR. But before he went senile.
Disrespect.
I agree. He ain't lying about that though.
Let me disrespecting that man like that, Josie.
Will, we have talked about how JR has turned into the king on a regular basis.
Well, he was with the king for what, 20 some odd years? Some of the king rubbed off on him, of course.
I'm telling you, my last thought before we get out of here is we are going to see a JR King called match in AEW before those men retire officially.
I think
Now
so
that-
too. Because
Now that King's contract is up,
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you see it too. And you can make an argument that was the best wrestling crew.
oh, there's no argument. There's no argument.
No.
That it was JR and the King was the best
Yep.
commentator team
Ever.
of all time. Period.
Ever.
It
End
goes
of
JR
story.
the King.
Yep.
It's JR and the King, Shivani and Crockett.
Yes.
Then the guys in Memphis.
Well, but hey, I would honestly say Shivani and Crockett, and then Shivani and Heenan. Shivani and Heenan were great. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In early Nitros, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't think they get enough credit. I think Mike Tenay and Don West, and even though Don kind of irks me the way he called things, I think they were a great team.
They're up there.
Yeah, they're for sure.
They're in there.
And Will, we've talked. What kills me about Don is what kills me about Booker. Is Don's energy always stayed up here,
Yeah.
and he never. The announcer's job in wrestling is to bring you up and down. Michael Cole, even though I didn't like what he was when he was under Vince, I love this Michael Cole now. But Michael Cole is probably one of the best at it. He can bring you way up here and then bring you way down.
Who did he learn from?
Yeah. Vince.
No,
Mm-mm.
he learned that from JR.
Oh yeah.
He learned everything you that Michael Cole knows from sitting behind JR.
Yeah.
Sitting with him and sitting behind him.
Yep.
When him
Yeah.
and King were there, yes, that's where he learned all his shit from.
Yeah. Anybody wants to tell me that there's a better commentating team than JR and the King, you
Go
can
fuck
just fuck
yourself.
right off.
They can
You
fuck
can tell me
themselves.
now because I don't see it.
They can fuck themselves.
And y'all have known wrestling a lot longer than I have. So if y'all say that, I mean, fuck. Like
Those two top.
they were just they worked so well together. Like JR was so professional and everything, and King was just so off the cuff.
But you got to remember another one like that, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan.
Ooh,
I agree. They are definitely in that top 5 for sure. For sure.
Then you got Vince and Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, that was a good one too. I don't like Jesse. I can't stand Jesse's voice, so he's not on my list. I can't stand that man's voice.
Oh no, Jesse, he can call a match though. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, don't. It's nothing against it. It's nothing against his talent. His voice
You know
hurts.
his shit. Even though him and Hogan don't get along anymore, he knows his shit.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for this episode of Fight Night.
All right, you
We
guys.
will be back next week to talk recaps of King and Queen of the Ring and Double or Nothing. Mr. Stacks will be back in the building.
Mr. Stacks.
All right, Will, take us out, sir.
All right, you guys, please join us again next week for another episode of Fight Night. We get you caught up on all that goes on in professional wrestling, and you never know which wrestling belt might make a turn. So, everybody, thank you for coming. We'll see you later.